Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation with a fascinating topic: Masonic wisdom for financial success. We'll be exploring some powerful secrets from the ancient teachings that can help guide you toward prosperity. On this first slide, you'll see the title, Masonic Secrets to Getting Rich, along with the subtitle, Unlocking Prosperity Through Ancient Teachings. Over the next few moments, I'll give you a quick overview of what we'll cover, everything from timeless principles to practical strategies. So, let's get started and discover how these age-old secrets can inspire your journey to wealth. Welcome to our exploration of Masonic principles and how they relate to wealth creation. On this slide, we're going to delve into the core ideas that underpin financial success within the Masonic tradition. We'll start by looking at the principles of wealth creation. These are not just about accumulating money, but about building a solid foundation based on integrity, discipline, and purpose. Next, we'll discuss strategic financial planning. This is where intention meets action, setting clear goals, creating effective budgets, and planning for the long term to ensure sustainable growth. Then, we'll move into investment strategies, which involve understanding risk, diversifying assets, and making informed decisions to grow your wealth responsibly. We'll also examine the role of continuous learning, because staying curious and educated is vital in navigating ever-changing financial landscapes. Alongside this, we'll consider the influence of personal development, which highlights that success is often rooted in improving oneself, mentally, ethically, and spiritually. Additionally, we'll touch on philanthropy and giving back, emphasizing that true wealth isn't just for personal gain, but also for serving others and making a positive impact. Throughout the presentation, we'll look at case studies in Masonic wealth, illustrating real-world examples of principles in action. And finally, we'll wrap up with conclusion and action steps, practical takeaways to start applying these principles today. All of these points connect to our overall theme, that wealth, when approached with integrity, continuous growth, and a sense of responsibility, can truly be a force for good. Welcome to this part of our presentation where we delve into the fundamental principles of Freemasonry. Here, we'll explore the core ideas that shape the fraternity and guide its members. These principles are not just abstract concepts, they are practical values that influence daily life and personal growth. First, we have the idea of morality and ethics, which encourages members to lead honest and virtuous lives. Freemasonry emphasizes integrity, kindness, and fairness in all interactions. Next is the pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement. Freemasons are committed to lifelong learning, constantly striving to become better individuals through education and reflection. We also highlight brotherhood and unity. The fraternity fosters a sense of community, emphasizing that we are all connected regardless of background or status. Supporting each other is a key tenet. Lastly, there's the idea of charity and service, giving back to society and helping those in need. These principles are woven into the fabric of Freemasonry and are vital for creating a more just and compassionate world. Overall, these principles form the foundation that guides Masons in their personal and communal lives, aligning with the broader theme of building a better, more enlightened society. On this slide, we're exploring the foundational principles of Masonic philosophy and how they relate to our overall journey toward wealth and success. First, understanding Freemasonry is about more than just rituals. It's about embracing core values like integrity, self-improvement, and serving others. These principles serve as the foundation for both personal growth and financial prosperity, fostering a mindset that values ethical practices and mutual support among members. Now, let's talk about the core values of Masonic teachings: honesty, integrity, charity, and personal responsibility. These aren't just lofty ideals. They are the building blocks of ethical decision-making and community support. When we incorporate these values into our lives, we create a strong moral compass that guides us towards sustainable wealth while maintaining our moral standards. Finally, wisdom plays a crucial role in this whole process. Masons believe that true wealth isn't just about accumulating material possessions. It's about understanding, discernment, and strategic thinking. Wisdom helps us make informed financial decisions and navigate life's challenges with clarity. When we combine these principles, integrity, core values, and wisdom, we set ourselves on a path to not only achieve financial success, but to do so in a way that's morally sound and personally fulfilling. Now, let's explore how Masonic wisdom intersects with finance and what that means for our approach to wealth. At its core, Masonic principles emphasize ethics, integrity, and personal responsibility, which are absolutely essential when it comes to building lasting financial success. When we talk about discipline and wisdom, these are qualities that Masonic teachings encourage us to develop. They help us make smarter, more informed financial decisions. It's not just about accumulating wealth, but doing so in a way that aligns with moral standards and responsible practices. Community support also plays a vital role here. Masonic teachings remind us that we're not alone in our pursuits. We're part of a brotherhood that values collective prosperity. This sense of shared responsibility fosters responsible financial behavior and a commitment to the well-being of others. Ultimately, these principles guide us to not only achieve success, but to do so with moral accountability. Wealth built on integrity and ethical practices is sustainable and meaningful. So, integrating Masonic values into our financial lives helps us create a foundation for lasting success that we can be proud of. Now, let's dive into the principles of wealth creation. These are the foundational ideas that can truly help you build and sustain wealth over time. First, it's important to understand that wealth isn't just about earning money, but about making your money work for you. This means investing wisely and managing your finances prudently. Next, consistent savings play a crucial role. Regularly setting aside a portion of your income creates a habit that steadily builds your financial base. It's about discipline and patience, trusting that small, steady actions lead to significant results over the long term. Another key point is the power of compounding. The earlier you start investing, the more your money can grow exponentially. Think of it as your money earning money. That's the magic of compounding at work. Additionally, diversification helps protect your wealth. By spreading investments across different assets, you reduce risk and increase stability. Finally, continuous learning and adapting are vital. The financial landscape is always changing, so staying informed and flexible allows you to seize new opportunities and avoid pitfalls. All these principles connect back to the overall theme of building sustainable wealth. It's about making smart, consistent choices and staying committed to your financial goals. Now, let's explore how the law of attraction integrates into Freemasonry. In this tradition, manifestation techniques focus heavily on visualization, setting clear intentions, and aligning ourselves with universal laws. Members are encouraged to keep their thoughts positive and focused on abundance, which is believed to help attract prosperity and wealth into their lives. Rituals and symbols play a crucial role here, serving as tools to deepen our connection with these universal principles and enhance our manifestation efforts. Fostering a positive mindset is absolutely essential. When we cultivate optimism and see wealth as a natural, attainable state, we align our thoughts, beliefs, and actions with the law of attraction. This isn't just about wishful thinking, it's about actively believing in and working toward abundance. By doing so, we create a cycle where generosity and success feed into each other, reinforcing the idea that prosperity is within our reach through focused intention and spiritual practice. This approach helps us not only attract material wealth, but also nurture a mindset of continual growth and abundance. Let's talk about the power of networking and building relationships. You see, creating wealth isn't just about individual effort, it's about who you know and the connections you develop. Strong relationships open doors to new opportunities, provide valuable insights, and offer support when you need it most. When you cultivate a network of like-minded people, you're not just sharing resources, you're fostering collaboration. This teamwork allows everyone involved to leverage each other's strengths and experiences, which can accelerate your financial success. Now, tying this into the bigger picture, building these relationships is essential because it creates a foundation for growth. But it's not just about connections. They're also about mentorship and guidance. Having access to experienced mentors can be a game changer. They offer valuable knowledge and can introduce you to their networks, expanding your opportunities even further. When you develop strong, genuine relationships with mentors, you'll gain insights that you might not find on your own. You'll also be able to sharpen your skills and seize new opportunities that come your way. Ultimately, this combination of networking and mentorship is a powerful strategy for achieving greater financial success. It's all about creating a supportive ecosystem that propels you forward on your wealth-building journey. Now, let's move on to strategic financial planning, which is a critical component in achieving long-term success. Essentially, this is about aligning our financial goals with our overall business objectives. It involves analyzing our current financial position, forecasting future needs, and developing strategies to bridge any gaps. What's important to remember is that strategic planning isn't just about managing day-to-day finances. It's about thinking ahead and making informed decisions that support sustainable growth. It requires a clear understanding of our resources, potential risks, and opportunities, so we can allocate our funds wisely. By having a solid strategic financial plan, we can ensure that every dollar is working towards our bigger vision. It also helps us stay agile, adapting to changing market conditions while maintaining our financial health. In the context of our overall presentation, this underscores how proactive financial management lays the foundation for successful execution of our strategies and ultimately our long-term goals. Now, let's talk about setting financial goals. It's important to understand that goals generally fall into two categories: short-term and long-term. Short-term goals are all about immediate financial needs, things like saving for a vacation or paying off credit card debt. These are the goals that help us handle day-to-day financial responsibilities and clear immediate hurdles. On the other hand, long-term goals are bigger and often require more planning and patience. Think about retirement planning or buying a home. These are aspirations that can take years to achieve. To reach these, we need consistent savings and smart investment strategies, ensuring our wealth grows steadily over time. Moving to how we set these goals, the SMART framework is a powerful tool. It stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. When we apply this approach, it helps us create clear and actionable objectives. This isn't just about setting any goal, it's about defining goals that guide us with purpose and focus. This structured way of planning aligns well with the principles of intentionality and perseverance, values that are central to our overall theme. When we approach our financial goals with clarity and commitment, we're more likely to stay on track and succeed. So, whether your goals are immediate or future-focused, applying SMART helps turn aspirations into achievable realities. Now, let's talk about budgeting and resource allocation, which are key components of a solid financial plan. A good financial plan helps us set clear financial goals and keeps us focused on achieving them. It guides our decisions about where to spend, how much to save, and how to prepare for future financial challenges. Essentially, it gives us a structured approach to building wealth and maintaining financial stability over time. To do this effectively, we need the right tools. Spreadsheets are great for tracking your income and expenses. Think of them as your financial dashboard. Budgeting apps can provide real-time insights, helping you stay on top of your spending day to day. And financial software can forecast future needs, giving you a clearer picture of where you'll be financially down the road. These tools work together to ensure your resources are allocated wisely, prioritizing what truly matters to meet your goals. Remember, the importance of having a financial plan cannot be overstated. It's like having a roadmap that shows you not only where you are, but also how to get to where you want to be financially. And effective budgeting tools are the compass that keeps you on track. Now, moving forward, we'll look at some practical steps to implement these concepts. Step 1 involves assessing your current financial situation. Knowing where you stand is the foundation. Step 2 is setting clear, realistic goals to guide your budgeting efforts. By following these steps, you'll be better equipped to manage your resources and work toward your financial aspirations. Now, let's dive into some key investment strategies that can help us navigate the complex world of investing. First, diversification is crucial. It means spreading your investments across different asset classes to reduce risk. Think of it as not putting all your eggs in one basket. Next, time horizon plays a big role. Long-term investing can help smooth out market volatility and potentially lead to better returns over time. Another important concept is risk tolerance, which is about understanding how much risk you're comfortable with and aligning your investments accordingly. This ensures you're not taking on more than you can handle emotionally or financially. We also want to consider cost efficiency, minimizing fees and expenses because they can eat into your returns over the long run. Finally, staying disciplined and sticking to a well-thought-out plan is essential, especially during turbulent times. These strategies are all about making informed decisions that align with your overall financial goals and risk profile. Remember, successful investing isn't about quick wins. It's about consistent, thoughtful actions that build wealth steadily over time. Let's take a moment to explore the different investment vehicles available to us. When considering stocks, we're looking at opportunities that offer high growth potential, but it's important to remember they can be quite volatile and come with risks. On the other hand, bonds tend to provide a more stable income stream, with generally lower risks, making them a good choice for more conservative investors. Then there's real estate, which combines the potential for appreciation in property value with rental income. However, investing in real estate often requires significant capital and ongoing management. Understanding these options is crucial because it helps us make informed decisions that align with our individual financial goals. Now, connecting this to a broader perspective, Masonic insights on risk management teach us the importance of balance. Just as Masons seek harmony and balance in their lives, we should approach investing with diversification and careful decision-making. It's essential to assess our own risk tolerance and ensure that our investments support our long-term objectives. When we do this thoughtfully, we set ourselves up for sustainable financial success. So, by understanding these different investment vehicles and applying principles of balanced risk management, we can navigate the investment landscape more confidently and wisely. Now, let's talk about spreading risk through portfolio balancing. Essentially, diversification is a powerful strategy that helps us manage risk by spreading our investments across different types of assets. Think of it as a way to ensure that if one area doesn't perform well, others can help pick up the slack. This approach aligns closely with Masonic principles of balance and foresight, anticipating potential challenges and preparing for them. By doing so, we aim to protect our investments and promote stability and growth over time. Balancing your portfolio isn't just about avoiding losses, it's also about enhancing your chances for steady returns. When you invest across various asset classes like stocks, bonds, and real estate, you're creating a harmonious mix that can adapt to market fluctuations. This idea of harmony, finding the right balance, is core to both Masonry and sound investing. In essence, diversification is a core Masonic strategy because it embodies the principles of equilibrium and prudence. It's about safeguarding your financial future while pursuing growth, just as Masonry emphasizes building a well-balanced structure, strong, stable, and resilient. Now, on this slide, we're focusing on the role of continuous learning. It's really about emphasizing how ongoing education and skill development are crucial in today's fast-changing environment. As industries evolve, so must our knowledge and abilities. This isn't just a one-time effort, it's a lifelong commitment to staying relevant and adaptable. By embracing continuous learning, we open ourselves up to new ideas, innovative solutions, and improved performance. It helps us keep pace with technological advancements and shifting market demands. Importantly, it also fosters a growth mindset, seeing challenges as opportunities to learn rather than obstacles. Connecting this to the overall theme, continuous learning is the backbone of personal and organizational growth. It enables us to remain competitive, resilient, and forward-thinking. So, cultivating this habit is not just beneficial but essential for sustained success. Now, let's talk about the importance of lifelong learning within Freemasonry. Education is really at the core of our growth, both personally and financially. When we commit to continuous learning, we're not just gaining knowledge, we're also sharpening our critical thinking skills. This helps us make smarter decisions, especially when it comes to financial matters, and ultimately paves the way for success. But it's not just about celebrating wins. Learning from failure is equally vital. Mistakes are really valuable lessons in disguise. They teach us resilience and help us grow stronger. By embracing these setbacks as opportunities to learn, we build character and better prepare ourselves for future challenges. Connecting this to the bigger picture, lifelong learning keeps us evolving, staying aligned with the principles of Freemasonry, personal development, integrity, and wisdom. It's about creating a mindset that's open, curious, and always striving for improvement. When it comes to building our financial knowledge, resources like books and literature play a vital role. They allow us to continuously learn and deepen our understanding of wealth-building strategies and investment principles. I always emphasize that knowledge is power, and this idea is echoed in Masonic teachings, which stress the importance of seeking knowledge. By reading widely, we can make more informed decisions that lead to sustainable financial success. In addition to books, workshops and seminars are fantastic opportunities for immersive learning. They offer more than just information. They provide hands-on experiences, chances to network with others on similar journeys, and direct interaction with financial experts. These experiences help us apply what we've learned in real-world settings, reinforcing the principles of continuous growth and practical application. Ultimately, whether through reading or engaging in workshops, the goal is to keep learning and applying knowledge, aligning with the broader theme of personal development and enlightened decision-making in our financial journey. Now, let's delve into how personal development influences our overall growth. When we focus on developing ourselves, whether it's building new skills, improving our mindset, or enhancing our emotional intelligence, we're not just working on individual traits. We're actually shaping our ability to adapt, innovate, and lead effectively. This slide highlights that personal development is a key driver behind professional success and fulfillment. Most importantly, it connects to our broader theme by showing that investing in ourselves directly impacts our performance and relationships. It's about continuous improvement, which in turn fuels confidence and resilience. So, as we progress through this presentation, remember that personal growth isn't just a side note. It's central to unlocking our full potential. Now, let's talk about building a wealthy mindset by overcoming limiting beliefs. This is a critical step because our thoughts about money can either hold us back or propel us forward. When we identify negative or restrictive beliefs, like thinking wealth is out of reach or that we're not deserving, we can challenge and reframe those thoughts. This process opens up new possibilities and helps us see wealth as something attainable and within our control. Next, practicing gratitude plays a powerful role. By consciously acknowledging what we already have, whether it's resources, opportunities, or supportive relationships, we cultivate a positive outlook. This shift from focusing on what we lack to appreciating what we have not only boosts our mental well-being, but also attracts more abundance. It aligns perfectly with the core principles of personal growth and prosperity, much like the values we uphold in our Masonic journey. So, in essence, overcoming limiting beliefs and practicing gratitude are intertwined steps that set the foundation for a truly wealthy mindset, one rooted in positivity, abundance, and continual growth. Now, let's talk about the importance of time management and productivity when it comes to our financial tasks. Prioritizing these tasks is absolutely crucial. When we identify the activities that have the greatest impact, we can focus our energy where it truly counts. This helps us make better decisions, reduces feelings of stress, and ultimately leads us toward our financial goals more efficiently. It's about aligning our daily actions with our bigger personal objectives, embodying those core Masonic principles of discipline and diligence. Next, creating effective routines plays a vital role. When we establish consistent habits, we set ourselves up for success. Structuring our day with clear priorities helps us stay focused and minimizes procrastination. Over time, these routines become second nature, allowing us to work more efficiently and stay aligned with our financial ambitions. It's all about discipline and order, key themes that resonate deeply with the values we're embracing throughout this journey. Now, let's talk about philanthropy and giving back. This is such a vital part of the broader picture because it highlights how individuals and organizations can make a meaningful impact beyond their immediate work. Philanthropy isn't just about donating money. It's about investing in causes that align with our values and contribute to the greater good. It's also about creating a legacy, leaving a positive mark on society that persists over time. Giving back fosters community support, promotes social responsibility, and can even inspire others to get involved. Throughout this presentation, we've seen how strategic efforts in our respective fields can lead to significant societal benefits. Philanthropy amplifies those efforts, turning individual or organizational success into collective progress. So, understanding the importance of giving back is essential because it ties into the overall theme of making a sustainable, positive difference in the world. Let's take a moment to explore the Masonic values of charity and why supporting others is so fundamental. Supporting others isn't just a nice gesture. It's a core part of our principles that emphasizes empathy and building strong, caring communities. When we give back, we're not only helping those in need, but we're also fostering our own personal growth. It creates a cycle of generosity, one that benefits everyone involved. This idea of building a legacy through giving is especially important. By contributing to our communities, we leave behind more than just material wealth. We leave lasting impacts and reinforce the importance of altruism. True success isn't just measured in financial terms. It's about the positive influence we have on others and the community around us. So, in essence, charity is not just an act. It's a way of living that helps us achieve personal fulfillment and strengthens the bonds that hold us together. Supporting others truly embodies the spirit of Masonry, helping us build a legacy that endures beyond our own lifetime. Now, let's talk about the financial benefits of philanthropy. One of the most compelling aspects is the potential for tax deductions and advantages. When you contribute to qualified nonprofits, you can actually reduce your taxable income, which means paying less in taxes. It's a smart way to support causes you care about while also being financially strategic. But it's not just about saving money. Philanthropy can also boost your reputation. Showing social responsibility can really enhance how you're perceived in the community, attracting positive attention and goodwill. And there's more. Engaging in charitable activities opens doors to valuable networking opportunities. Connecting with like-minded individuals can lead to new partnerships, collaborations, or even business growth. So overall, philanthropy isn't just about giving back. It's a smart, strategic move that benefits your finances, reputation, and network, all while making a meaningful impact. Now, moving into slide 24, let's explore some fascinating case studies that highlight the financial influence within Masonic circles. These examples help us understand how wealth has historically been accumulated, managed, and sometimes even used to shape organizational and societal outcomes. We'll look at specific instances where Masonic members played pivotal roles in economic developments or philanthropic ventures, demonstrating how their financial resources contributed to broader community and social purposes. These case studies aren't just about the numbers. They reveal the strategic ways in which wealth has been leveraged to foster networks, support charitable causes, and sustain the organization's long-term influence. By examining these examples, we can better appreciate the interconnectedness of financial power and organizational values within Freemasonry. Ultimately, these stories underscore the importance of understanding how wealth functions as a tool for both individual and collective advancement, which ties back to our overall theme of the role of financial resources in shaping Masonic history and influence. Now, let's take a closer look at some successful Masonic entrepreneurs and what their stories can teach us. These individuals demonstrate incredible resilience and innovation, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. Their journeys remind us of the power of brotherhood, not just in camaraderie, but in sharing knowledge, mentorship, and collective support. These elements are crucial in building both financial success and community upliftment. What we learn from them is that ethical practices and strong networks are foundational. Success isn't just about financial savvy, it's also about maintaining integrity and fostering collaboration. Continuous learning and adapting to new challenges are key drivers of lasting achievement. Ultimately, these stories show us that true wealth encompasses both material prosperity and the moral virtues we uphold. They exemplify how resilience, ethical conduct, and brotherhood can lead to remarkable success, benefiting not just individuals but entire communities. This aligns perfectly with our overall goal of emphasizing integrity and collective progress as the pillars of a thriving Masonic life. Now, let's take a closer look at how Masonic organizations achieve financial success through their ventures. Successful Masonic projects often rely on shared values and strong networks. These elements create a solid foundation for prosperity, especially when it comes to real estate investments, community services, and philanthropic efforts. Not only do these initiatives help grow the organization's wealth, but they also foster a sense of unity and support among members. It really highlights how Masonic principles, like brotherhood and mutual aid, can translate into sustainable success. Moving on, collaborations within these organizations play a crucial role. When members come together, pooling their resources and sharing expertise, it opens up opportunities that might not be available individually. This teamwork allows access to exclusive investments, better bargaining power, and stronger networks. All of these factors contribute to boosting both individual and collective wealth. It's a perfect example of how the core values of Masonry, collaboration, trust, and shared purpose, directly support financial growth and stability. So, in essence, the synergy between shared principles and strategic partnerships really exemplifies how Masonic organizations turn their values into tangible, lasting success. Now, as we wrap up, I want to emphasize the key takeaways from our research. First, we've identified some critical insights that can really influence how we approach this topic moving forward. These findings not only deepen our understanding, but also highlight areas where we can make meaningful improvements. Next, the action steps are designed to help us turn these insights into tangible results. They are practical, targeted, and aligned with our overall goals. I encourage everyone to think about how these steps can be integrated into your workflows and daily practices. Ultimately, the goal is to ensure that what we've learned today translates into effective strategies and real-world impact. By staying committed to these actions, we can drive progress and foster continuous improvement. So, let's keep this momentum going and work together to turn these conclusions into success stories. As we come to the final slide, I want to emphasize how Masonic wisdom offers timeless guidance for building wealth in a meaningful way. At its core, these principles highlight the importance of integrity, being honest and true in all our dealings. Frugality also plays a key role, encouraging us to manage our resources wisely and avoid unnecessary excess. And let's not forget the power of community, supporting one another and fostering strong relationships that can open doors and create opportunities. The key takeaway here is that sustainable wealth isn't just about accumulating money. It's about nurturing relationships, committing to continuous self-improvement, and making ethical financial choices. These principles are like a compass, guiding us toward a balanced, prosperous life that benefits everyone around us. I also want to encourage you to put these teachings into practice. By embracing integrity, supporting your community, and practicing disciplined effort, you don't just grow your wealth, you develop your character. This balanced approach leads to lasting financial success and personal fulfillment. So, let's take these lessons to heart and apply them in our lives, creating a future that's not only prosperous, but also rooted in the values we hold dear. Now, let's explore how to create your own financial action plan based on these principles. First, it's essential to define clear financial goals. Think about what success looks like for you, whether that's saving for a future milestone, reducing debt, or investing wisely. Having specific goals keeps you focused and motivated. Next, commit to ongoing education and always practicing ethics in your financial decisions. Staying informed helps you make smarter choices, and maintaining integrity ensures your actions align with your values. It's also important to cultivate a network of like-minded individuals, people who share your values and can support your journey. Building relationships with mentors, peers, and financial experts provides guidance, resources, and accountability. This collaborative environment fosters growth and helps you stay on track. Remember, your financial plan isn't static. Regularly review and adjust it as your circumstances change, ensuring it continues to reflect your core values and long-term objectives. Ultimately, leveraging the power of a supportive network combined with ongoing education and ethical practices creates a solid foundation for financial success, one that aligns with your personal principles and the broader principles of brotherhood and integrity that we value. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to take a moment to highlight the Masonic Audiobook Library, which has been a valuable resource throughout this presentation. This library offers a wide range of audiobooks that delve into Masonic history, principles, and teachings, making it accessible for everyone interested in learning more about our tradition. It's designed to support continuous education and personal growth, no matter where you are or how busy your schedule might be. By providing easy access to these recordings, the library helps to reinforce the key messages we've discussed, like the importance of knowledge, brotherhood, and moral development. I encourage you to explore these resources further, as they serve as a bridge to deepen your understanding and connection to Freemasonry's timeless values. Once again, thank you for your time and attention today. I hope you found this presentation inspiring and that it motivates you to engage more actively with the rich teachings available through the Masonic Audiobook Library.